An investigation by the Arizona Republic looks at lease agreements that allow for evictions of tenants based on accusations of criminal activity. That investigation also found that those evictions come with the loss of federal housing assistance. To learn more, we welcome back Hannah Dreyfus, investigative reporter for the Arizona Republic and azcentral.com. It's good to have you back. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks. Great to be back.
Yeah, and when you were first here, we kind of talked about this investigation overall. Give us a quick synopsis of what exactly you're looking at here.
Sure. So the investigation started with looking at what's called the Crime-Free Lease Addendum. That's a document that's added to almost all rental agreements here in Arizona. And what renters are signing away is the ability for a landlord to evict them if they're suspected of a crime. A landlord can pursue an eviction action even if there's no criminal charge, conviction, police activity, or even a crime. I was really surprised that this is the case and was intent to learn more about how Arizonans are affected by this criminal addendum.
And even a family member who could be involved, that could affect the tenant, true?
Absolutely. The addendum expands the responsibility of tenants not only to their own behavior, but to the behavior of guests, affiliated persons, and people who aren't even on their property.
And we talked last time about how this was supposed to reduce crime, get the bad actors out of the apartments and the places that are, put up for rent. Is it working? Is the crime reducing? I don't think it's reducing, is it?
It's not. Actually, with first of its kind data that I mined through public records requests across Arizona, we found through federal data on crimes that it's not reducing crime at all. Which was really an attack on the essential reason that these crime-free addendums exist.
Yeah, okay. So we talked about that last time. We got that little synopsis there here. But we want to talk about the latest installment of your investigation, and that is when you are evicted, you may not have done a doggone thing, but when you're evicted, you lose federal housing assistance.
Exactly. This is sort of the second stage of the investigation that I really wanted to look into, because there's a lot of cascading harms that come from an eviction that aren't at first apparent when you have an eviction action. So what I looked at, folks wait for federal housing assistance through federal vouchers for years. They're on wait lists. And if somebody is accused by their landlord of a crime, not only do they lose their housing, but they are immediately kicked off the program that most of these people have waited years to receive.
Are they kicked off for good? Do they have a chance to come back over time? Do we know?
Well, many who have their federal assistance cut don't know if they can challenge the decision. Tenants can appeal the decision, and those appeals sometimes are successful and sometimes not. But the decision to cut them from the program is automatic once they're accused of a crime by their landlord.
And in your story, you talk about a Scottsdale single mom. I guess her daughters were involved in something, although no one was arrested. There was no prosecution. There were no charges, right?
Exactly. So it's actually even more interesting than that. I spoke to single mom Carrie Rollison. She had 2 teenage daughters who were actually the victims of an assault on their property. Once again, a group of teens drove up to their property, got out of the car, and attacked them. They were then held responsible for that crime and evicted because of that, even though they were never charged.
And after, or I guess during or after the eviction, she finds out that Section 8, it's gone, right?
Exactly. First, she found out that she was being evicted because her daughters had been involved in this crime, even though they had been the victims of it. And then she found out that she was being removed from her federal voucher program.
And again, she was at one time homeless, and she managed to get on that list, managed to get into this apartment, and now it's all adios.
Exactly. Carrie had been homeless, and her kids had been living with family on and off for years before she was able to get on federal housing assistance. She had that assistance for about a year until this happened, and then it was terminated.
Did you hear more of these kinds of stories?
Yes, I absolutely came across these types of stories, and what's interesting is that the stories I came across involve tenants who lose their federal housing assistance even when the landlord decides to drop the eviction. That means that the landlord will initially initiate an eviction action against a tenant, but then will sometimes renege and say, never mind, we don't have enough evidence here to pursue the eviction action. There's not enough justification. And even then, they lose their federal housing assistance.
Something about that just doesn't seem right. Are lawmakers paying attention? Is anyone, and officials paying attention to this?
Well, I'm doing my best to get this in front of lawmakers. I'm right now in touch with several lawmakers who are interested in seeing if there can be ways to change the way that crime-free lease addendums affect tenants, realizing the downward effects and the cascading effects that that losing one's housing can have on a family and their stability overall. So I am trying to get this in front of lawmakers. It is an issue that's come to the attention of the Attorney General as well through our reporting, and I'm doing everything I can to get impact from the work that I've done.
And we should mention this especially affects low-income minority renters.
Exactly. That was another tenet, another facet of the data that we looked at. These crime-free addendums specifically affect Black and non-white renters and those of lower incomes. So we're specifically targeting a population who are already limited in their ability to fight back if they are faced with an eviction action.
Arizona is one of how many states that have these addendums?
Well, these addendums actually originated in Arizona, but at this point in time, they have become so popularized that they exist in almost every state at this point. But there are other states like Illinois, for example, that have started to become aware of the fact that the addendums have negative consequences and have started to use legislation to limit their ability to proliferate. So Illinois most recently is working on legislation to limit these addendums and how they can affect tenants, and perhaps Arizona will follow suit.
I would think modifying to a certain degree. I mean, if someone is convicted, I can see that. You can understand that. But if there hasn't even been a charge, it doesn't make much sense, especially when you're basically putting them back out there if they don't get any Section 8 help.
Exactly. And it really originates in the 1990s. This was a tough on crime policy, and it was supposed to communicate the message that there's no tolerance for crime whatsoever, one strike, you're out policy. But what it does is it ends up penalizing people who actually weren't involved in criminal activity at all, and sometimes weren't even involved with the police.
What happened to the single mom with the daughters?
Well, Carrie was able to, I followed her journey for 99 days while she was living in her car. It was a lot of ups and downs. There were times when she couldn't charge her phone and we were out of touch. Carrie has relocated to an apartment in Flagstaff. She was able to work with a lawyer to represent her in an appeal to get her housing assistance back. After several months of deliberation, she had a hearing, and the decision to terminate her from the program was overturned. She is one of the lucky ones. She has her housing assistance back, and she is housed with her children in Flagstaff today.
Well, that's nice to hear. The investigation goes on. Will there be more parts of the story?
There will be more parts of the story. I'm going to be following specifically how the Attorney General is going to follow up on prosecuting folks who are illegally using the addendum to kick out folks who don't deserve to be evicted.
All right. Hannah Dreyfus, great work as always. This is really important stuff, and thanks for sharing the information, and we appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
So great to be back. Thank you, Ted.